Happy Sentinels Tuesday, everyone. Today we have a new environment. This is the extraction team from Lobotomy Corporation. The last Lobotomy Corporation environment we have from Project Moon at the very least right now, or from the pit. I would describe it, but there is a box here, so instead we'll just going to read it. So this environment is based around Project Moon, Lobotomy Corporation. Please play it. Lobotomy Corporation is a place that is able to give all the city energy it needs. For though we use our singularity to extract energy through blank. But while this is a dangerous type, we here have blank to do the work and ensure the least amount of risk for our cause. This environment is based around effects that reveal top card. Some are good, some are bad, up to each person how much they want to see. So yeah, with that, in this fight, today it will be against the Witch's House, and it will be with target Eldritch, Vanish first response, a new variant for Unity made by Serenade Commits, Moonflow Unity, and Ember for returning. So let's begin. Setup. Put this card as sentient. Setup. Put this card as sentient home side up. Shuffle 4 random floors and their items into the deck. Remove the rest from the game. Set aside Ellen's knife, good little bottle, and the roses. So for this, our floors are going to be the first floor with the item being the silver key. The second floor with the item being the blue model butterfly, the fourth floor with the music sheet, and the fifth floor with the glass shoes. A shame that we don't get the third floor with the frog, but it is what it is. Sort of gameplay. Once an item reaches the VM play area, it cannot move players anymore. Whenever an item would enter the VM play area, instead put it into the environment play area. Players have this power. Discard one card, play top card of the VM deck, or move an item to the next play area counterclockwise in turn order. At the start of the VM turn, this card deals all hero targets 1 irreducible psychic damage. Then if there are no floors in play, trash or deck, flip this card. Otherwise, move an item to the next play area counterclockwise in turn order. So yeah, with that, we don't get any sort of turns. Oh wait, sorry. With that, we get the start of so with that, start of turn, we take away one irreducible. We cannot move any items, unfortunately. And then we play. We get the puzzle solver. One shot, destroy 2 ongoing store equipment cards. Reveal card from the top of the villain deck until an item is revealed. Put into play, shuffle the rest into the villain deck. So we get now an item, which we get immediately. What we get is the silver key item. At the start of this player's turn, this card is in. This card deals all hero targets 1 toxic damage. This card is indestructible unless it's moving play areas or it's in the same play area as the first floor. So yeah. So with that, we don't get any end of turns. So we go now. So Eldritch. They're going to play the Locarno Scrolls, Equipment, Relic, Limited. At the start of your turn, you may destroy one of your spells. If you do, add 3 tokens to 1 spell. This power is draw 2 cards, play up to 2 spells. So power, we're going to immediately use that. So we draw 2, and we're going to get the Ever Watchful Eye of Ios, spell, cantrip, limited. At the start of your turn, you may destroy this card. When this card is destroyed, move all tokens on this card to one other spell. You may draw 1 additional card during your draw phase. We're also going to get the Hands of Hashem, spell, cantrip, limited. At the start of your turn, you may destroy this card. When this card is destroyed, move all tokens on this card to one other spell. You may play 1 additional card during your play phase. Unfortunately, we're on our power phase already, so we don't get the extra play, but we do get the extra draw now. So that would be all. Vanish. We're going to play Forward, Ongoing. At the start of your turn, you may destroy this card. If you do, all players draw until they have 3 cards in their hand. We're then going to use the power on the Witch's House to discard a card, since we have an extra copy of one of the cards in our hand, and then we're going to move the silver key to next play area. We draw a card. That would be all. Unity. They're going to play Flash Force, 1 shot, discard any number of cards, search your deck for X mechanical guns and or equipment cards, and put into your hand, where X is the number of cards you discard this way. Shuffle your deck. We're just going to discard 2 cards and get 2 equipments or mechanical golems. Then from that we're going to use her base power. Expedited Salvage. Put an equipment device or mechanical golem from a trash into your play area face down as a 2 HP mechanical golem target. It gains at the end of your turn, discard deals 1 target, 1 lightning damage. So we're going to grab the platform bot, and now it gets basically to be a free thing for later. We draw, end of turn. It does make us have to take some deal damage right now, but we're going to choose Ember for that. And then that would be all. Embers. First of all, the silver key happens, so everyone takes 1 damage. Then from that, they're going to play Of the Path, ongoing. The first time each turn Ember is dealt toxic, psychic, or infernal damage, you may draw a card or play a card. Power, reveal the top 2 cards of a deck, put 1 on the top and 1 at the bottom. Then we're going to use the power here to reveal the top 2 cards of the Witch's House deck to try to get faster to the things. Draw phase. Environment. We get Extraction Team Agent, Employee. At the end of the environment turn, reveal the top card of the environment deck. If an anomaly card is revealed this way, a target deals itself 2 result psychic damage, otherwise a target regains 2 HP. Then put that card at the bottom of the environment deck. With that, we reveal top. It's not a normality, so it goes. So somebody gets to heal 2. We're going to say Unity, and then that goes to the bottom. So yeah, villain, start of turn. All your attacks say 1 result psychic damage. As we do this, Ember takes a 1 psychic, so they can play a card or draw a card. They're going to play Burning Winds. Ongoing, Blaze Limited. The first time each instance of damage dealt by Ember will be reduced, increase that damage by 1. Power, for each Blaze card in play, reveal and replace the top card of a deck. You may discard the top card of a deck, you may play a card, or you may discard a card to use a power. With that now, we get Stairway, 1 shot. Reveal cards from the top of the villain deck until the floor is revealed, put into play, shuffle the rest into the villain deck. All villain targets gain 2 HP. We get the second floor when a floor blue model butterfly. When the blue model butterfly is in the same player as this card, remove this card and the blue model butterfly from the game. This card is indestructible if it's not in the same player as the blue model butterfly. Also, we should have moved the silver key to Unity's play area. Just realized that, my mistake. During the start of turn, so yeah. Now with that, now end of turn, Eldritch, we're not going to destroy any of the spells. We're going to play the Scourge of Shatakam, spell Adept. At the end of your turn, you may remove 2 tokens from this card. If you do, Eldritch deals up to 3 targets to infernal damage each. And also, the Wheels of Weyan, spell Cantrip Limited. At the start of the return, you may destroy this card. When this card is destroyed, move all tokens on this card to one other spell. You may use 1 additional power during your power phase. With that, we're going to first use the Scroll's power again, so draw 2, and we can play 2 spells. We're going to play another Scourge of Shatachan, and Illusions of Eidolon, spell Adept. At the end of your turn, you may remove 2 tokens from this card. If you do, reveal the top and bottom card of one deck, discard 1 and put the other on the top or bottom of that deck. We're then going to use our base power, 3 wishes. Destroy 1 spell in your play area. If it has the cantrip keyword, Eldritch gains 2 HP. If it has the Adept keyword, Eldritch deals 1 3 energy damage. It has the master keyword, draw 3 cards. We're going to destroy the Hands of Hashem, since we don't actually really need that many extra plays thanks to the extra draws or the power here. So with that, we activate the cantrip effect, so we gain 2 HP, and then we draw. Vanish. They're going to play Elusive, ongoing. Power, reduce the next damage dealt to Vanish by 1, you may draw a card or play a card now. Power, we're then going to use the power on the BN card again. We're going to discard 1 card, so that lets us move the item here, and it doesn't trigger itself turn anymore this round, so that's good. We draw, that's all. Unity. They're going to play Modular Workbench, equipment, discard 1 card. If you do, put 1 mechanical golem from your trash into play. We're going to then use that power to discard the Brainstorm and get Stealth Bot, mechanical golem. This card cannot be played during your play phase, reduce damage dealt to discard by 1. Whenever a heal target will be dealt damage, you may redirect it to this card. Then we draw, that's all. Ember. They're going to play Brimstone down. Ongoing limited. When you use a power, Ember may deal one target 1 fire damage. At the end of your turn, at the end of each turn, Ember deals up to X targets 1 fire damage, each where X is the number of decks from your cards of power having revealed this turn. With that, we're going to use the power of the path again. Then we draw. We can deal one target 1 damage. We're not going to do that since all the cards are good for us right now. Environment. We get Shradden Fruit. Abnormality. When this card is revealed, put into play. When this card is played, each hero regains 1 HP. Then shuffle this card on the environment deck. It hasn't been put into play, so we do get to do the actual plate effect this time. So everyone regains 1 HP. And then we shuffle this into the environment deck. End of turn, we reveal. It's not an abnormality, so somebody gets to regain 2 HP. We're going to say that's Ember. Then that's all. Villain. Everyone takes 1 irreducible psychic damage. When Ember takes that, they're going to choose to draw a card. Then we move the key to the next play area, so now they're here. And then we get the Librarian, Monster. At the start of the villain turn, 2 hero targets regain 2 HP. At the end of the villain turn, put the top card of the villain deck into play. Then with that, end of turn, we don't do anything. We then play the top card. We get the Cook, Monster. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals all hero targets 1 psychic damage. Which we don't actually have to worry because we have Stealth Bot, so the 1 damage is basically a stop, and that's it. Eldritch, first of all, the silver key. It deals AoE 1 toxic. All of that's going to go to Stealth Bot except for Ember, who's going to take it to. She's just going to draw an extra card, and there. So then with that, we continue with effects. We're not going to draw any of these cards. Then we're going to play Volatile Elixir, Equipment Relic. When this guy is destroyed, add 3 tokens to 1 spell, draw 3 cards, or Eldritch regains 2 HP. Power, destroy this card. Then first power, we're going to use the Locarno Scrolls, draw 2 cards, then play the Flames of Phoros, spell, Master. At the end of your turn, you may remove 4 tokens from this card. If you do, Eldritch deals up to 5 targets, 3 fire damage each. And also another copy of the Scourge of Shatakan, as then we're going to immediately destroy that copy. And then, because that's an adept spell, we deal 133 energy damage, which is going to be the Cook. Draw phase. That's all. Vanish. They're going to play a blindsided jump. Ongoing limited. Vanish deals 131 energy damage until the start of your next turn. Increase damage taken by the target by 1. Then they're going to use their power on Elusive to just reduce the next damage they take by 1. And also draw a card. Then draw phase. That's all. Unity. They're going to play Supply Crate, Equipment. When this card enters play, draw a card. Start your turn, you may destroy this card to draw 2 cards. So we draw. They're going to use their base power again to put once more Platform Board into play as a 2 HP target. Then draw phase, end of turn, Platform Board is going to hit the Cook for 1. That's all. Or the scrap, I mean. Ember. They're going to play Searing Talons. Ongoing, Blaze limited. The first time each turn Ember deals each target fire damage, you may reduce the next damage dealt by the target by 1 for each Blaze card in play. Power, you may discard a card to play a card, then Ember deals a target 1 melee and 1 fire damage. With that power, we're going to use the power on Searing Talons to discard a card and play the Brightest Flame, 1 shot. Ember deals target 2 fire damage. Ember may deal herself 2 irresolved fire damage if she takes damage this way. You may discard a card to repeat the text of this card. So we're going to hit them for 2 damage here. Reduce the next damage they deal by 2 since we have 2 flame cards in play right now. Sorry, blaze cards I mean. Then we're going to take 2 damage. Deal yourself 2 fire damage. Discard a card and deal yourself 2 fire damage to basically repeat the text. And then from that we then do the last part. So we did a target, we're not going to repeat again, and then we did a target 1 and 1. So that's enough to get rid of the guy. And we draw. Environment, we get Venus Children, employee. Whenever a target would be dealt psychic damage, you'll be rated to discard instead. When this card is destroyed, reveal and reveal top card of each deck. So yeah, with that, we go environment, we reveal the lady facing the wall and normality. When this card is revealed, each non-normality target deals himself 1 erase of psychic damage. At the end of the environment turn, up to 3 players may draw a card, then shuffle this card to the environment deck. So everyone that isn't a normality takes 1 psychic damage. We're going to once more let Ember take that, draw a card. Then we move this to the bottom. With that, we do the start of turn 1 irreducible. So the platform is going to take damage for the scrap. This is, and also for Vanish, so they don't actually lose the DR. And there we go. Then we move the silver key, which was technically before all of these cards here. And then we have to start of turn, which we're going to redirect all the damage that the one Ember takes. So let her draw a card, which we already did. And now we let 2 targets gain 2 HP. We're going to choose the mechanical golem and also Ember. With that, we play the glass item. Reduce all damage dealt by hero targets in the same player as this card by 2. This case indestructible unless it is moving per area, so it's in the same player as the 5th floor. So once again, this goes to the environment player, and it doesn't actually matter this time the effect, so we're going to leave it there. Then we play. Then end of turn we play from the librarian. We get the 5th floor. Floor, Glacius. When Glacius is in the same player as this card, remove this card and Glacius from the game. This card is indestructible if it's not in the same player as Glacius. So right now we have now a card we can actually remove, so that's good. And that's it. Eldritch. Start of turn, we're going to destroy a spell, we're going to destroy the Underwatch of Ios, since we have other copies in there, so it doesn't really matter too much to lose it right now. So then we're going to add the 3 tokens to Flames of Phoros. Now with that, and we're going to play the Ever Watchful Eye of Ios again, since we had it. Then power, we're going to use the scrolls once more, draw 2, we're going to then play the Wheels of Wea once more, and also the Obscuring Orb of Ouroboros. Spell added. At the end of your turn, you may remove 2 tokens from this card. If you do, select 1 target until the start of your next turn. Prevent the first damage dealt to the target or the first damage dealt to the target each turn. That second power, we're going to just destroy the Obscuring Orb, and then we're going to, because it's an adept spell, we get to deal 3 damage. We're going to deal it to the librarian just because we start getting good stuff, so I don't think it's needed right now, since it's thin out the deck enough. We then draw 2, that's all. Vanish, they're going to play Concussive Burst, ongoing limited. The first time Vanish deals a non-hero target damage each turn, use damage dealt by that hero by 1 at the start of your next turn. Power, they're going to use Elusive again, reduce their next damage by 1 once more, draw a card, draw phase. Unity, start of turn, they're going to destroy supply crate to draw 2. Then from that, they're going to play Scrap Metal Equipment. At the end of your turn, either take 1 mechanical going from play back into your hand or destroy this card. At the start of your turn, you may play a card. If you do, destroy this card. So with that, we actually have a use for this card in this variant as, first of all, power, we make another one of these. Then we draw. And end of turn, we're going to return this to our hand. Return it to the actual platform board, and we can actually play it next time for free. So that's actually good for it. We're going to play another copy of the path, use its power, reveal top 2, and then that's going to be all. Draw a card. Environment. We're going to get, first of all, Bina, employ Sephira. Each player may look at the bottom card of the environment deck at any time. Once per turn, when any number of cards would be revealed from the environment deck, you may first put the bottom card of the environment deck at the top. So we're going to then activate the end of turn, which first, we're not going to reveal top since that one, just to start getting some more variety here. So we get nothing, somebody gets to heal for 2 HP, we're going to say that's stealth bot, and that's it. Environment, AoE 1, we're directing all the damage except for Ember to stealth bot, which will let us play another, actually we're going to use that to draw a card. Then we move the glass shoe, and with that, 2 targets regain 2 HP, we're going to choose Ember and Unity. Then we play another puzzle solver, we're going to destroy a copy of the path, and we'll say the volatile elixir since that's what it's for. So with that, we add 3 more tokens here, so now we're at 6 there, and we'll be until we get another item. That was quick. So now we get the blue model butterfly. At the start of this player's turn, this card is seen. This card deals the highest HP hero target 4 melee damage. This card is indestructible unless it's moving player, so it's in the same player as the second floor. So this time, because it actually has a start of turn, we're going to put this as a reminder where it's turn order when it comes here, even though technically it won't matter, but still. Alright, so with all of that, end of turn, we play 1 more card. We get the Black Cat monster. At the start of the beginning turn, put the top card of the beginning deck into play. At the end of the beginning turn, move an item to the next play area counterclockwise in their turn order. So with that, we're going to use that for just the volume butterfly to start moving it around. And there we go. Eldritch, they're going to play. First of all, start of turn, they're going to destroy another Able Watchful Eye to add some more tokens here, this time to the Scourge of Shata-chan. And then they're going to play Volatile Elixir again, Power. They're going to draw 2 cards, play the All-Seeing Eyes of Abridon. Spell Adept. At the end of your turn, you may remove 2 tokens from this card. If you do, up to 2 players draw 2 cards each. So then with that, they're also going to play the last ever Watchful Eye of Eyes we have, so that's it there. And then second power, we're going to just destroy the eyes here to hit, we'll say, the Black Cat in case it becomes annoying for later, since it starts spamming cards that way. As we destroy the other spell, and then draw phase. Vanish. They're going to play Flash Beacon. Reveal the top card of each deck, then replace it. Select a deck and put its top card into play. So we all get to see the top card of every deck basically, which is always nice. And for the environment, we're going to get we get Schadenfreude, which actually, because it was really put into play, so we don't actually activate the play effect now. So that means we get the end of turn now. So at the end of the environment turn, this card deals the hero type with highest HP, H plus 2 melee damage. So that means now we actually have to deal with that. So that's that. Yeah. Then we're going to just put into play Supply Crate. That's basically draws anyways as well. Power, we're going to use Blindside Jump. The power of Blindside Jump. Power, we're going to use the power of Blindside Jumps to deal 1 energy damage to Schadenfreude and reduce the damage they deal by 1 thanks to Concussive Burst. We draw. Unity. Start of turn, we destroy Supply Crate to draw 2 more cards. We're going to play then from the scrap meter we're going to play mechanical golem that destroys this, and then with that we're going to play construction pylon equipment. Put up to 2 mechanical golems from hand into play and destroy this card. So yeah, that's from power. So from now we won't use it. Power, we're actually going to use the power on the character card. We're going to discard the roll reclamation to move the blue model, so we don't have to take the 4 damage. Then draw. End of turn, we're going to hit transfer for 1 damage with the scrap, and that's it. Ember, they're going to play Everything Burns, 1 shot, destroy an ongoing or environment card. We're going to destroy Schadenfreude, and then with that, power, we're just going to discard a card once more since we're actually getting screwed over by this a bit, and move the glass shoes. So there we go. Then draw phase, environment. We get Mid Lantern, Abnormality. When this card is revealed, discard it and the top card of the environment deck. When this card enters play, it deals the hero target with has HP 6 melee damage, then shuffle this card into the environment deck. So we get with that. Highest is Vanish, so it only takes 4 damage at least. So it could be worse. We then shuffle this. End of turn, we reveal. It's the Mirror of Adjustments. When this card is revealed, 1 hero changes variants. So we have to choose then. We're going to change Vanish actually. We're changing into Vanish, Tomb of Thieves. With that, we move this to the bottom. And it was an already, so try this off to irreducible. We're going to say that's the Black Cat. Beeland, start of turn, AoE 1. We're just going to let Ember take it. Let's them draw a card. And everybody's going to just tank it. With that, AoE 1 again. This time we're going to just fully tank it with the stealth bot. We put top card, we get Music Sheet. A star item, at the start of this player's turn, this card is in. This card deals the 2 lowest HP hero targets to sonic damage. This case is indestructible unless it's moving play areas or it's in the same area as the 4th floor. So once more, this actually has one, so we're going to start moving. Also, before for that, during this, we actually move a card to play area. We're going to move the blue model butterfly. So there we go. And yeah, with that, to type into HP, we're going to say that's Vanish and Ember. And then we put the top card of the environment of the villain deck into play from the Black Cat. With the 4th floor, perfect. Floor Music Sheet. When the music sheet is in the same area as this card, remove this card and the music sheet from the game. This case is indestructible if it's not in the same area as the music sheet. Okay. Then end of turn, we play again. We get the Teddy Bear. Monster, at the end of the environment of the villain turn, this card deals the highest HP hero target 3 melee damage. So yeah, that's annoying, but that's at least something to hit, so that's worth something. Then highest takes 3, that's Vanish. And sorry, we also move a card, so we're going to move the glass shoes. And now that's it. Eldritch, they're going to just destroy the ice again, add 3 more tokens to this course of Shada-chan. Then we're going to play the Medallion of Modrosus. Equipment, Relic, Limited. At the start of your turn, you may add 1 token to up to 3 spells. Power, remove 1 token from 1 spell. You may destroy 1 ongoing or environment card. So then with that, powers, we're going to first use our thing to draw 2, play 2 spells. Won't matter too much because then second power it goes straight this added spell to deal 3 damage. So that's here. And then draw phase. Vanish. Start of turn. First they will not go to destroy the forewarning and then highest takes 4. That's we're going to say Eldritch. They have ways to heal anyways. So there we go. They're going to then play Teleport Barrage, Ongoing Limited. Vanish deals a target 2 energy damage, discard up to 3 cards. For each card discard this way, Vanish deals 1 target 1 energy damage. Then we're going to move the Blue Mobile Butterfly as we discard a card. We discard that for warning. And then draw phase. Unity. No start of turn. And they're going to play Hasty Augmentation, 1 shot. One hero may use a power. If that power deals damage, increase the damage by 2. We're going to use the Ember is going to use the power on Talon. So first of all, they're going to discard a card and then play Flaming Slash, 1 shot. Ember deals up to 3 targets, 2 melee and 1 fire damage each. So that's going to be 2 1 1 here, reducing its damage they deal by a total of 2. 3 here, and we're just going to put 3 here just to be safe in case it matters later. Then with that we use the rest of the power where Ember deals target 1 melee and 1 fire, which becomes 3 and 3, so that's 6 damage. There we go. That was a good amount of damage, I'd say. So with that we're going to use the base power to discard this and let us move the Blue Mobile Butterfly, which now is in the same player as the second floor. So now this gets removed, so that's one less thing we have to worry about. That's all there. Draw phase, end of turn. The scrap's going to deal 1 damage to the teddy bear. And that's it. Ember, we're going to play another Off the Path. Power, they're going to use Serenade Talons, skip the first part, and just deal 1 and 1 to get rid of the teddy bear. Then draw phase, that's all. We get music sheet, so we're going to hit 2 lowest for 2 damage. We're going to say that will be the scrap bot and also stealth bot. We're going to let it die. That's it. Oh wait, no. I realized I never put the health for platform bot, so it's actually, we're going to say we're going to, stealth bot is going to take damage for the scrap bot and platform is going to take the 1. So there we go. I apologize for not realizing that until now. That actually kind of changes some things, but it's so late now. We play another Stratchum Team Agent, which means more cards to be revealed. So we reveal now from end of turn. We get Fragment of the Universe. Under Mighty, we scarce reveal the environment deals a hero 2 psychic damage. Then play the top card of that hero's deck. When this card is played, deals each target 2 sonic damage, then destroy this card. So we're going to let you take the 2 damage, then play top of their deck. It's Pivot, Mechanical Golem. This card cannot be played during your play phase. When this card is destroyed, unity deals 1 target to predictor damage, and you may destroy 1 ongoing or environment card. So that's going to disappear soon anyway, so that's nice. This goes to bottom. Then we reveal once more. We get Mid Lantern, so it's discarded with the top card of the deck. And also, both of them were under Mighty, so we're going to say the cat just hit itself for 2 twice. There we go. Witch House, they all take 1 irreducible. Ember is going to take that to draw. 2 cards total. All these take 1 because I realized that was irreducible until now, so I apologize there. It's actually going to take the hit for B-Bot. Then we're going to move the Glass Shoes to Eldritch play area. And then 2 targets into HP, we would choose Stealth Bot and Vanish. Then we put the top card of the environment deck into play. We get Jumpscare. The Witch House deals the highest HP hero target to psychic damage. Reveal cards from the top of the beyond deck until it's more revealed. Put into play, shuffle the rest of the beyond deck. Highest takes 3, that's Vanish. Then reveal, we get the Cook. Normal play. We get another jump scare, so highest this time is Ember. And we get another monster here. We get the Black Hearted Painting monster. Use damage dealt to this card by 1 at the end of the beyond turn, destroy hero ongoing or equipment card. End of turn, we play top from the Librarian. We get the Teddy Bear. And Black Cat lets us move 1. We're going to move the Glass Shoes, which lets us remove another floor. So that's another 1 gone. Then AoE 1, Stealth will tank it. We destroy here ongoing our equipment card. We're going to destroy Volatile Elixir. That lets us use an effect. We're going to add 3 tokens to the OC nice. Actually no, we're going to add 3 tokens to the Flames of Iphabos. And then with high 63 damage, that's the 18. And that's it. Eldritch. We're not going to destroy. We're going to destroy the OC nice, get 3 more tokens. So that puts that 12 tokens here. And then we add 3 tokens, or 1 token to 3 cards. So we're going to add 1 here, and 1 here. We're going to play another Illusions of Eidolon and after the Everwatch of Ios. We're going to then destroy the Everwatch of I to heal for 3 HP, draw a card. End of turn, we're going to remove 3 tokens here. Sorry, 2 tokens to deal 3 targets to damage. Healing here, here, and here. So we're going to remove 2 tokens to deal again the same amount of damage. Then we're going to remove 4 tokens here to deal 5 targets 3. So 3, 2, 3, and get rid of these 2 because at this point they're not that good. And that's all. Vanish. They're going to play Jotty Reflex. Ongoing, limited. Once per turn, when a hero target is dealt damage by a no-hero card, you may discard a card. If you do, you may use a power. Power, destroy this card. If you do, draw 2 cards. We're then going to use the power of Teleport Barrage to deal 2 damage to the teddy bear, reducing the damage they deal by 1. And then we're going to discard our 2 cards here to deal 2 more damage total. Draw phase. Unity. They're going to play Brainstorm, 1 shot, draw 2 cards. Unity deals up to 3 targets, 1 lightning damage each. So that's going to hit the cook, the teddy bear, and we're also going to say this employee to start getting rid of them a bit. Then power, we're going to use the construction pylon to play 2 golems, one being the platform bot, which I'm going to actually remember this time, and then cryobot, mechanical golem. This card cannot be played during your play phase. This card is immune to cold damage. Whenever this card is dealt damage, it deals each non-hero target 1 cold damage. So then with that, we draw. End of turn, we deal 1 damage here to get rid of the cook. We're then going to deal 3 damage to get rid of the teddy bear from his platform bot, and then deal 3 more damage, reduced to 2. But you know, we're going to deal the damage to this agent to get rid of it, so that's 1 less card to check. And that's it. Ember. They're going to play Inner Warmth, 1 shot. 1 target gains 4 HP. We're going to heal Unity. Then power. We're going to discard a card to play a card. Flaming Slash again to deal 1 damage here. A total of 3 here. And then destroy this one here. Draw phase. And that's all. Environment. We deal the 2 hero target with the lowest HP 2. We're going to rate both of those hits to Stealth Bot. There we go. We play Reckless Extraction. When this card enters play, reveal the top 3 cards of the environment deck. Put the card revealed this way into play, discard the rest, then destroy this card. We reveal. The cards we get are Venus Children, so it doesn't matter too much. Nathan, Employee. If this card is revealed, put it into play. At the end of the environment turn, reveal the top card of the environment deck. Then put the revealed card into play and destroy this card. So we need this. We get this one for later, basically. Then we get Note from Crash Researcher and Normality. When this card is revealed, 1 hero deals self to reduce psychic damage. This player may play an ongoing or equipment card. At the end of the environment turn, 1 player may discards a card, then they may play a card. So we're going to let Unity take the 2. Then let's them play another construction pylon for later. And then we're going to put this into play. We discard the Chill of Idrian, this card gets destroyed. So now, end of turn, we reveal the top card of the environment deck, put it into play, and we destroy this. So we get another Reckless Extraction, so we get all the remaining cards. The cards we get are Borrowed Heaven, Normality. When this card is revealed, put it into play. When this card is played, deals each hero target when you receive melee damage, then shuffle this card into the environment deck. At the end of the environment turn, the hero with the lowest HP regains 3 HP, so this enters play. And the other one is Mirror of Adjustment, which we already saw the effect, and Fragment of the Universe. So we both know what those do. So we're going to deal the damage from Fragment of the Universe to Unity. So they take 2. They get another platform bot. After that, we get Mirrors Adjusted. Somebody has changed variants. We're going to change Eldritch to Netherworld Eldritch. So there we go. And then we put one of those into play. We're going to choose the Mirror of Adjustment, as now somebody has to draw this, basically shuffle their hand to the deck and get a new one. So that's, we're going to choose Eldritch and they draw 6 then. So we get a new hand for him. There we go. This gets destroyed. Somebody can discard a card and play a card. We're going to choose Eldritch. Let them discard to play the Staff of Gorumas. Equipment Relic Limited. At the start of your turn, you may add 2 tokens to one spell. Power, Eldritch may deal 1 type 1 fire damage. You may move a number of spells from one spell to one other spell. So there we go. And then this gets destroyed, and lowest regains 3 HP. That will be, we'll go to say the platform bot. There we go. And that's it, finally. Alright, Witch's House. Start of turn, AoE 1 irreducible. We're going to first let people take it, and then destroy the nodes. It did its job already. And then deal 2 damage to a target. So we're going to hit the black-haired or black-haired painting, and then everything else takes 1 damage. That destroys this. Fortunately, adds a 0 deals AoE 1 to all non-hero targets. Then Ember, they're going to just draw 2 cards from that. And with all of that, we take an AoE 1. Stealth is going to prevent it. And that's all. We play. Oh yeah, also remove the music sheet before we forget. We get Stairway, 1 shot, reveal card from the top of the BN deck until after each reveal, put into play, shuffle everything to the BN deck. All BN targets in 2 HP, which we luckily got rid of most of them, so that's kinda good. We get the first floor, Silver Key. When the Silver Key is in the same player as this card, remove this card and Silver Key from the game. This card is indestructible, he's not in the same player as Silver Key, which hey, we already had that from the start, so this is just immediately gone. So that means the moment we get the music sheet, we'll be ready to finish this. The one here against 2 HP. End of turn, we destroy here going or a equipment card. We're going to destroy the modular workshop at this point. Eldritch, they're going to add a token here, and 2 tokens here. Then they're going to skip their play phase because they don't need anything much. They have more than enough setup. Then power, they're just going to discard a card to move the sheet once forward. Then draw. Then we're going to remove 2 tokens here to deal 1 damage, 2 tokens here to deal 1 damage. Then we're going to remove 4 tokens from here to deal a total of 2 damage here, and that's it. Vanish, they're going to destroy this to draw back to 3, and no one else because everybody has 3 or more. Then they're going to play Blink. 1 shot, you may draw a card, you may play a card, you may use a power. So we draw. We're going to play another Blink. Then we're going to use Flickering Strike. 1 shot, draw 2 cards, discard number of cards. For each card discard this way, Vanish deals target 1 energy damage. So we're going to use it for the draws. Then power, we're going to first use the Blindsided Jump to reduce the next damage we take by 1 and draw and play a card. To get the Focus Gauntlet, Equipment Limited. Increase the next damage, the increased energy damage dealt by Vanish by 1. We're going to just use their base power, Instinct Teleport. The next time Vanish is dealt damage, draw or play a card. So, and then we draw. Unity. They're going to play another Constructor Pylon. Use their power to put the supply crate as a scrap bot. Draw, End of turn, they hit for damage to destroy this, the platform bot. Then they're going to hit the borrowed heaven for 3 and 3 again, and then hit for 1 because we have to hit someone and we don't want to hit ourselves. So yeah, Ember. Oh wait, sorry, I forgot. 2 lows should have taken 2 damage, so that would have been 2 platform bots. Sorry. Oh boy. We're going to play Cleansing Power. Whenever we deal target fire damage, the target may regain that much HP instead. Reduce HP gained this way by 1 for each time HP has been regained this way to a minimum of 1. Then Power, they're going to discard a card, move the music sheet again, draw a card. That's all. Environment, we play, Mirror of a Judgment, somebody gets basic in your hand. We're going to say that's going to be Unity because our card is not that good right now. And they actually got something decent. Let's go. Then from that, this is destroyed. End of turn, lowers regains 3 HP. That's going to be one of the healing, one of the platformers, I mean. The Witch's House, AoE 1 irreducible. Then we move the sheet once more. And then, as Vanish takes the damage, we activate the Fiend. We're going to play Blink to draw. Play Flickering Strike basically to draw more cards for the sake of it. And then Power, we're going to discard a card to move the sheet 1 forward. So now this is moved here, and this is gone now. We don't have to care about it anymore. So next round they're going to flip, so we have a round of setup basically. So then they play Giant Skull Monster. Whenever a hero card is placed, card deals the highest HP hero 1 melee damage. Something we actually want to kill. That's great. And that's it. Then for the villain, Eldritch. They're just, to be honest, we're kind of we just want to flip at this point, so I'm not even going to bother checking the stuff. They're going to just double skip, remove 2 tokens here to deal 2 damage, remove 2 tokens here to deal 2 damage, and then remove 4 tokens to get rid of the guy. So there we go. Vanish. They're going to skip their play, use their power to set up, and draw a card. Unity. Skip play, use their power to use the pylons to get a sweep bot. Mechanical Golem. This card cannot be played during your play phase. You may play a short card during your play phase. You may draw a short card during your draw phase. Then we double draw. End of turn. We're just going to make the golems hit each other at this point, just to not hit ourselves. So the first platform will destroy itself, the second one destroys the scrap bot, so we don't have to actually deal 1 more damage, and there we go. Ember, they're going to double skip. Villain and my environment. We play another Venus Children, so we have time for Psychic, which, hey, speaking of that, they're about to do 1 Psychic, so that's going to be, they're going to take 1 damage for all of the heroes, except for Ember actually, who's going to take it to draw 2. And actually they're going to take it for stealth bot, so there we go, and everything else takes 1 here. Actually also for this one will take 4 on cryobot, so they don't AoE 1. There we go. Now because of that they finally flip into Ellen, question mark, villain, child, sad child. When flip, shuffle all villain cards in trash and into play into the villain deck, put Ellen sack and the cute little bottle in the villain play area, put the roses in the environment play area, set this card to 50 HP. So shuffle, and we get the cards now. So the cards now that we get are Ellen's Knife, Relic. This card is indestructible. The player next to cute little ball has this power: increase damage dealt 2 and by Ellen by 1. Move cute little ball to next player in turn order. And cute little baller. Whenever this card moves to play areas, Ellen deals the highest HP hero target 3 melee damage. This card is indestructible and is moving play areas. Lastly, we have the roses, final obstacle. When the cute little ball is in the same play area as this card, the heroes destroy the roses blocking their path and escape the witch's house. The heroes win. This card is indestructible in the same play area as cute little bubble. So yeah. With all of that now, gameplay. Whenever a villain one-shot card would enter play, shuffle it into the villain deck instead and increase damage dealt by Ellen by 1. At the start of the villain turn, put the top card of the villain deck into play. At the end of the villain turn, Alien question mark deals the 2 Hyota with high HP to me damage, then move cube deal ball to next player into an order. So we still start turn, so we play top, we get the teddy bear, so that actually doesn't do anything, just stays there. End of turn, 2 highest takes 2 damage, so that would be 17, and we'll say Vanish, who takes only 1 and activates their power, so they're going to play a card, and they're going to play Flickering Strike to draw 2, and they're going to discard a total of 5 cards to deal 10 damage total to Alien, and a -1 dealt, if it matters, so yeah. As we move cube deal bottle, highest takes 3 damage, reduced to 2, so then we're going to say that's Eldritch. And then to finish off, highest takes 3, that's going to be Unity. There we go. Alright, Eldritch, start of turn, we're just going to destroy these to add more tokens into this stuff here, then add 2 more tokens here, and 1 into this, each of these. Then with that, we're going to play Trilumari Searing. Spell Master. At the end of your turn, you may remove 4 tokens from this card. If you do, Eldritch deals 1 target 6 usable energy damage. Powered, we're going to use Eldritch Base Power, Mystic Explosion. Add a token to one of your spells. You may remove all tokens from that spell. If at least 2 tokens were removed this way, 1 player draws a card. If at least 3 tokens were removed this way, Eldritch is target 2 energy damage. If at least 4 tokens were removed this way, 1 player may use a power. If 6 tokens were removed this way, Eldritch is each non-hero target himself to fire damage, then destroy the spell. Yeah, we're going to then add the token here. That gives a total of 4 tokens to remove, so then somebody draws a card, and we deal target 2 energy damage first. We're going to say that's Vanish, then hit this for 2. Then 3 tokens were removed, so sorry, 4 tokens removed, so somebody can use a power. We're going to say that's going to be Ember, so they're going to use the power on Searing Talons to discard a card and play the Brightest Flame, 1 again, so that's 2 damage. They're going to discard a card that deals off 2 damage to repeat that. Do that again. Do that again. Then doing that one last time. I hit myself an extra time there. With us, one, she's going to just heal herself for 2 basically and reduce the healing she heals this way by 1. But then with that, then she hits for 1 and 1 more. So there we go. And that's it. We draw. End of turn. We remove 2 tokens here. That's to deal 2 damage. Then we remove 5 tokens here. Sorry, 4 tokens here to deal then 3 more damage. To as many times as we want, we're only going to hit those 2. And that's it. Vanish, they're going to do another Flickering Strike. Draw 2. Discard her whole hand to deal 6 damage. Then Power. They're going to use the power on Blitz and Jump to deal 2 damage. Increase damage they take by 1 and reduce the damage they deal by 1. As we just leave that, there we go. Right, Unity, they're going to play Brainstorm, draw the 2 cards, hit for 2 here, and 2 here. Power, they're going to use the Constructor Pylon to play B-Bot and Champion Bot, Mechanical Golem. This card cannot be played during your play phase, increase damage dealt by Unity and Mechanical Golems by 1. So with that, that gives them all an extra one. We're not going to use the extra play from Swiftbot as it was expected here. From that, as they all now have a +1. So then draw phase, and end of turn, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 damage, and that's it. Ember, yeah. They're going to just play Blaze of Glory, 1 shot, and deals each target 1 year of fire damage. We're going to hit first the B-Bot, that destroys it. We're going to destroy it, and that lets us hit for a total of 4, because it's 2 damage base, plus the 1, plus the 2 +1s we have in total here. Everything else is going, and we hit them for 2 damage to Ellen, and everyone else is just going to heal 1 HP basically. Actually no, Cryobot is going to take damage, that's just enough, and we win! Alright, that at least felt like a long fight, maybe because of just the waiting from the witch's house itself, but at least it let us show all of the environment, so in case we didn't saw any cards, let's see. We actually didn't. Those were all the cards in the environment, so that's, I guess, something good about this fight here, no matter how long it took. So, once again, thanks for watching. Sentinels of the Multiverse is owned by Great Games. Please support the official release, no matter how hard it may be now. If you want to search for the Witch's House, it's on Sentinels of the Cave. If you want to search for Moonflow Unity, it's on SOTM Serenade of Sleep. If you want to search for Netherworld Eldritch or it's on Sentinels Community Customs. And if you want to see the one that we saw now, the Netherworld Eldritch, is actually on Kate's workshop. If you want to search for Ember, it's on Facade. And lastly, if you want to search for the extraction team, it's on Project Moon Sentinels. Once more, thanks again for watching. Goodbye.